So yeah, so you were using, you were using your notebooks.
Yeah.
Because you had a notebook too, right? That you carried around.
We all carried notebooks, and it was really tricky to go back to jobs and see what we'd done. And I mean, we'd have to go through a notebook or 2 or 3 or 4.
Well, I would have
get
to
back to jobs.
I'd have to mark the number on it and keep track of which notebook I was on, and I would leave it like in a shopping cart at the store or whatever.
That's the scariest times is when the notebook would get lost, and that's all of our jobs. From the future 2 weeks ahead, or the past 2 weeks.
The only thing we had recorded besides the notebooks was just on our invoices.
Yeah.
Right.
And then sometimes finding those wasn't very easy.
And you're doing those on your old computer, right?
Yeah, on the old computer.
Yeah.
And so the software's made it so much easier.
So, one thing too I remember is, because in the mornings, wouldn't you guys have to touch base and you would transfer notes over?
Well, not only that, but during the day. If we were getting jobs during the day, Ken would have to call and let me know, and then text me the address and all of the stuff.
Either text it or he would write it down while I was telling him. And then if I went on vacation, he tried to decipher my notes, which is really hard. So it's a lot easier to look at the notes on the computer, on the software.
And be able to see the past jobs that we've done for the people without having to go through 6 notebooks to find it. I mean, I can literally on any job now go back and be like, okay, well, this is the text that I've had with these people. This is what I've done on the house. I've got pictures of this unit. I've got pictures of what we've done on it. It just makes life so much easier.
Well,
and then having the GPS on it, so I don't even have to think. I just hop in the car. Bam, that's the job I'm going to. It's already in the GPS. I'm going to text them now, let them know that I'm this far away because I've already looked at the GPS. I mean, all of that is just made life 100 times easier.
Well, and it's nice being able to have the different formats in there to where you can pull up and modify it a little bit.
Like the text messages?
Well, not just the text messages, but I'm talking about when you're doing invoices and estimates, where you can pull up like the template, modify it a little bit if needed.
Like the 95%.
Plus they can run the credit card through it and everything.
And now we've got it to where it records the calls too, right? So, So I mean, it makes it to where we have proof. If we tell someone something, and then we go back and they're like, oh, well, you never told us that. We've got proof. It's either in text or it's in call form.
So, what do you think, if there was like one favorite thing? Like, I know there's like a bunch of different things, but like, Dad, what would you say like your favorite thing is?
I would say the customer base. Having the customer base would probably be number 1 on the list for me. Being able to just pull up a customer with their name,
like all the history and
or a date. You can toggle from day, week, or month on there and be able to find them and then pinpoint down to the day. And
what about you, Matt?
Scheduling.
Scheduling.
It has made life so much easier to know where I'm going after on the next job and the job after that and the job after that.
Yeah, for sure.
And be able to be able to communicate with everybody in the whole company, and the person that we're going to work for.
So like, what about the text messages? Like, I know you do the 30-minute on your way.
I absolutely love those preset text messages.
Really nice.
But even just having text messages that I can see that's from everybody in our company,
so like
it makes it so much easier.
Like when you send a text, Dad, then everyone in the company can see it, or if you see it.
Today, because we got a text from one of the tune-ups that we were supposed to be doing that they said, oh, well, we already had you guys come out on Thursday of last week, and so so Chris didn't even
saved
go
us
out
a
to
trip.
The job. Yeah,
saved us a whole trip.
From going
Nice.
out there.
Cool. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. If there's anything else, I mean,
and we can think about it and add it later.
The absolute pictures, that is an absolute must. I mean, I don't know how we did it without it.
Yeah.
To be honest,
it would be really hard to go back to the old way.
So
it would be
if tomorrow all the servers crashed and the software got deleted and all the data, like how would you guys feel?
Stressed, beyond belief stressed.
Well,
you dust out the old notebooks, right?
Well, the notebooks we still have the notebooks out, but
I liken it like this: having our computers on our phones now, our smartphones or iPhones or whatever, and going back to like a big brick phone or even a flip phone or a landline. There's no comparison.
Dial up.
Dial up.
Yeah,
the old cans with the string. We go back a ways.
I mean, the communication throughout the whole company has definitely improved.
Sure.
Due to the software.
Sure. Cool. Yeah. Perfect. No.